Hi, I'm Dr. Nicki Monti, thought healer, speaker, author, and psychotherapist in both private and public practice. Here are my 5 most important change the narrative ways to live a better, more successful life. These are the things that keep our lives flowing and growing. Now, I used to think, hope, that change was a do it, fix it kind of thing. You did it, you fixed it, done. It's not. Because authentic, sustained change asks us to stay awake constantly. Well, at least some of the time. Well, at least a little bit of the time. Good news is, turns out, staying awake is the gift that keeps on giving. Number 1, take contrary action. If you do what you've done, you'll get what you've got. We need to do exactly what we have not been doing before. And always when we look at contrary action, we want to look at our feelings, our thinkings, and our doings. And those are the things we want to attack with our contrary action plan. One of the things contrary action teaches you is how much habitual behavior and even habitual thinking and feeling you've been engaged with. So when you take contrary action, you start to adventure into all kinds of new thinking, feeling, doing ways. This grows you and lets you know that you're more than you thought you were before. There's all sorts of reasons to take contrary actions, and it's not always because you've been doing something wrong or thinking something in a wrong way or feeling something in a wrong way. But if you go down the same street every single day in the same exact way, you're never going to see any new landscapes. So sometimes taking contrary action just means getting a new view, and a new view can mean a new you. Number 2. To grace the future, we must face the past. Though facing dragons of yesteryear and even of yesterday is no easy matter, it's a must for real change. We need to be brave, honest, and intentional. We need to challenge old story overwhelm, and especially our interpretations of those old origin stories. We want to quiet the toxic noise in our heads, but very importantly, while facing those dragons, be sure to take the work seriously and yourself lightly. Number 3, take responsibility for our own reactivity. Avoiding responsibility forfeits real power. We get our true empowerment piece out of taking responsibility for who and how we are, and for how our reactivity goes. All freedom is freedom from reactivity. All freedom is freedom from reactivity. And that's really the aim of all our change work, is to gain freedom from reactivity. We want to be able to witness and explore and appreciate what's going on without being at the mercy of it, without being overwhelmed by it. It's not what happens to us in our life that matters. It's how we respond to what happens to us in our life. Number 4. No presence as the antidote for all that ails us. Being in this moment, this magic moment, frees us from anxiety, from overwhelm, from ridiculous assumption, from foreboding doubt. Presence is the captain of the authentic change team. Allowing presence to be our guiding force takes practice, though. Let yourself breathe down into your center of your body. Just breathe. Here am I. Here am I. Here am I. We always begin with presence. Presence is the antidote to all that ails us. Mind, body, spirit. Here. Number 5, vulnerability is our very best friend. Figure out how and why. Vulnerability is experienced and expressed heartfelt, authentic truths we recognize and often tell.
No, I know. My life is good, huh? But it's weird. I know it's weird. Yes, I know. There's nothing in the world as good as holding a baby and remembering how small we all were. Yeah. And how everything at the beginning was perfect and exciting and surprising. And there was so much love coming our way. So much love. It was all about love, wasn't it? I love the idea of remember the baby in you. That's all I can say. Remember the love. Remember the love. Imagine you're being held like this. Look at this. Look at this. He's got my finger. This is Banks. Banks. World's cutest baby. That's what I'm saying. I may be prejudiced. Yeah. Because I kind of love the people he came from. Yeah, I do. I do. Someday you're going to open your eyes, you're going to look at me, and you're going to go, Graham! I know. And I'm going to be so excited. Maybe that'll be your first word. There's nothing self-centered about me. Don't worry about it. Hi.
When recently holding that beautiful 3-week-old baby you saw in the video, I felt gladness, curiosity, gratitude about my inclusion in this loving family, and grief about personal losses and lost opportunities in my life. I experienced layers of feelings and thoughts. At the time, my partner expressed that he'd seen and recognized the rising of my emotions right before I recorded that video. Having my vulnerability witnessed amplified the depth of my feelings. Such moments have possibility, inevitable possibility, of moving us into grace.